Chosen one, you carry a frequency that shakes the room before you even speak. While you're over there second-guessing yourself, others are left stunned by the sheer force of your presence. You think you're unnoticed, but your spirit echoes like thunder in silent spaces. Your light doesn't need validation, it commands it. The truth is, while you've been focusing on survival, you've been radiating mastery. The crown's been on your head this whole time. You just didn't stop long enough to feel its weight. There's a timeless glow woven into your spirit, something ancient, something real. It can't be taught, copied, or diluted. When you walk into a room, conversations falter and hearts recalibrate, not because you're trying to be seen, but because your essence demands recognition. It's not charisma, it's not charm, it's the kind of power that can't be faked because it comes from the soul. You are the living embodiment of what everyone else is desperately trying to imitate. You are a walking frequency upgrade, a living disruption to the status quo. Without trying, you recalibrate the energy of every space you touch, like a cosmic reset button wrapped in human form. While others are orchestrating strategies for attention, you breathe and the culture shifts. Your style, your timing, your instincts, they ripple through unseen realms and reshape what's considered possible. People feel the shift but can't quite name it, because what you carry isn't meant to be explained. It's meant to be experienced. Here's what no one's told you. There's a silent audience hanging onto your every word, every action, every breath. You've been moving through life like the unsung architect, laying the foundation, holding up the walls, and making sure everyone else is fed, healed, and empowered, all while barely nourishing yourself. Yet behind the curtain, watchers take notes, emulate your strength, and find courage in your consistency. You think you're just surviving the day, but you're actually leading a movement with every small act of devotion. Your quiet sacrifices have become sacred blueprints for others' awakenings. You are the source they keep returning to, the well that never seems to run dry. But now it's time to ask, when will you be poured into? Your energy has been the remedy, your wisdom the compass, your presence the calm in countless storms, yet you keep giving without receiving, healing without pausing. The truth is, they don't just want what you offer, they need you, because what you carry can't be replicated. And if you ever stop to truly taste the fullness of what you give, you'd realize you've been serving divine nourishment from a table you've never truly sat at. It's time to claim your seat. What flows through you is nothing short of supernatural, a fusion of truth, instinct, and quiet command that bends reality without force. People don't just notice you, they align with you. Your energy initiates internal awakenings in others, even if they can't explain why they're suddenly inspired to dream bigger or walk taller. But here's the jaw-dropping part. The shifts you spark in one person are cascading into entire timelines, altering families, communities, and destinies. You're not just influencing people, you're rerouting generations, and once you see that clearly, you'll never doubt your impact again. You may feel unseen, tucked away in your corner of the world, quietly doing what you do, but make no mistake, eyes are on you. Not in the superficial sense, but in the soul-level way that people observe legends in the making. They track your resilience, decode your silence, and marvel at the way you keep rising, despite everything. Your aura is a mirror, revealing truth, stirring growth, and unsettling what isn't aligned. Some feel liberated in your presence, as if something dormant within them finally awakens. Others feel exposed, threatened by the brilliance they can't replicate. You don't just walk through life, you activate destinies. Your radiance is a reckoning for those still trapped in their own shadows. They don't just watch, they obsess, hoping for cracks in your glow that never come. Your evolution exposes their stagnation, your peace reveals their chaos, and your courage highlights their avoidance. That's why they manufacture drama, throw tantrums in digital silence, and weave stories laced with envy. You're not just triggering them, you're confronting the parts of themselves they've tried to bury. And while they circle your orbit hoping to witness a collapse, what they'll keep seeing instead is the impossible. You rising higher, glowing stronger, and rewriting what endurance looks like. Your downfall isn't coming, only your divine ascension. Your soul has outgrown the spaces where you once begged to be seen. You've shed the illusions, the half-love, the emotional breadcrumb trails that led nowhere. Now, your energy is too refined to entertain anything that dilutes your peace or dims your brilliance. Where you once tolerated confusion, you now require clarity. Where you once settled for presence without purpose, you now demand depth without games. Your heart has learned the difference between being wanted and being truly valued, and that shift has quietly rewritten your entire love story. The next chapter? Only those who meet you in your wholeness get a seat at the table. You've graduated from the realm of almosts, maybes, and mixed signals. You no longer confuse inconsistency with excitement or emotional detachment with depth. You're not looking for someone to decode. You're seeking someone who speaks the same soul language effortlessly. The performative charmers and emotionally distant enigmas no longer impress you. You crave presence over pretense, stability over spectacle. You're holding space now for the kind of love that's clear, steady, and rooted in emotional fluency, the kind of love that won't flinch when life gets messy, the kind that shows up not just when it's easy, but especially when it's not. If you're already in a committed relationship, you're breaking free from the autopilot that once dulled your spark. You're rediscovering the joy of unpredictability, small moments of magic that reignite the fire between you and your partner. You're learning to balance the hustle with heart, understanding that the emotional rhythm of your relationship deserves as much care and creativity as your biggest dreams. As you realign your energy, watch closely. Some people who no longer serve your growth will quietly fade away, making room for deeper, more nourishing connections. This clearing is not loss, it's liberation, and it's exactly what your love story needed all along. Those who truly belong at your table have already shown their colors, and the ones begging for a seat now are the very same faces that turned away when you needed them most. Their sudden interest in your life now feels hollow because your memory is sharp, and so is your discernment. You've climbed out of the trenches, and though true wealth is still on the horizon, your foundation has transformed beyond recognition. The nights of worry over bills, the shrinking budgets, the silent compromises, they've all faded into the past like distant echoes. Take a moment to honor this quiet victory, because it's the soil from which your next breakthrough will grow. A powerful opportunity is on the horizon, arriving just when you're ready to embrace it fully. You've engineered a foundation so solid that financial uncertainty no longer rattles your core. Multiple streams of income flow seamlessly, and your career moves with precision, adapting effortlessly to whatever life throws your way. Stability isn't a goal anymore, it's your new normal. You're not merely keeping your head above water, you're cultivating a legacy that thrives quietly in the background, growing even when you step back. Your agility in shifting gears sets you apart, turning challenges into opportunities with a grace that others only aspire to. When one door gently closes, you don't panic. You pivot with calm precision, already reaching for the next open window. A dip in one income stream is simply a cue to activate another, one you've been quietly nurturing behind the scenes. You've stepped into the role of a master strategist, whether or not you hold a formal title. Challenges no longer intimidate you, they ignite your creativity and sharpen your resolve. You've learned to blend faith with relentless action, praying with intention, envisioning with clarity, and showing up day after day with a focus that surprises even yourself. This deep trust that abundance is your birthright is rewiring your confidence, preparing you to soar higher than you ever imagined. The days of dissecting every move with relentless scrutiny are fading fast. You're finally realizing that perfectionism was a silent saboteur, chaining your brilliance and stalling your forward momentum. The true breakthroughs came when you surrendered control, when you trusted your gut, embraced the flow, and let your raw, unfiltered self take center stage. Those moments of authenticity sparked the most powerful transformations, drawing people in with undeniable magnetism. Now, when others feel intimidated by your strength, you no longer shrink to soothe their unease. Instead, you stand taller, recognizing their discomfort as a reflection of your rising power. And you wear that as a quiet, unshakable badge of honor. Your confidence isn't loud or boastful. It's the quiet strength forged in the crucible of hardship, tempered by every challenge you've faced and conquered. You carry a calm assurance that speaks volumes without needing to shout. When you share your insights, they ripple through conversations, shifting perspectives and opening minds to solutions that once seemed impossible. What feels effortless to you is actually the mastery of experience, a deep well of knowledge that others can only dream of accessing. You don't just navigate complexity, you transform it into clarity, making the impossible feel natural. Your presence is a beacon so bright that energy drainers and fake personas scatter before they even try to approach. Your intuition slices through facades with precision, revealing hidden agendas before a word is spoken. You instinctively know who's genuine and who's merely playing a role, sensing the subtle shifts in the room the moment someone with unclear intentions arrives. This isn't luck, it's your spiritual senses awakening, unlocking a freedom that breaks every mold society ever tried to place on you. You're realizing that you are limitless, master of many talents, blending strength with softness, logic with intuition, hustle with soulful stillness. You don't have to fit into any box. You are the living proof that you can embody it all, perfectly and unapologetically. That restless energy you've been doubting, that refusal to stay neatly confined, it's not a flaw, it's your secret weapon. Your mind dances across possibilities that others don't even see, weaving solutions from places no one else dares to explore. When chaos demands clarity and bold moves, you're the one people instinctively turn to, knowing you'll navigate the storm with creativity and confidence. Your ability to shift perspectives, juggle diverse skills, and lead with both vision and flexibility makes you unstoppable. What you once saw as scattered is actually a powerhouse of adaptability, and it's exactly what sets you apart in every room you enter. Get ready to step into a leadership role that's far grander than anything you've imagined. This calling isn't about status or ego, it's about the unique blend of wisdom, resilience, and compassion that flows effortlessly through you. People don't follow you because you demand it. They're drawn to the genuine power of your presence and the integrity behind your every action. You lead not by force, but by example, showing what true strength looks like when paired with a heart that cares deeply. This crown is yours to wear, not as a symbol of superiority, but as a testament to the rare leader you've always been destined to become. Your spiritual senses are awakening with a power that feels both exhilarating and undeniable. Messages flow to you in subtle waves, visions in dreams, sudden knowing, gut feelings that never steer you wrong. These aren't supernatural gifts reserved for a few. They're the forgotten tools of your innate human design, resurfacing as you step deeper into your truth. With this heightened clarity comes the courage to set firm boundaries, cutting off those who drain your light or hinder your growth. This release isn't just necessary, it's a radical act of self-preservation and healing, clearing space for the energy and connections that truly uplift your soul. You're sharpening your boundaries like never before, choosing with intention who enters your inner world and who stays on the perimeter. This new level of selectivity is reshaping your entire social landscape. Only those who truly honor your energy and values remain close. Family members who once had unfettered access are now left bewildered, struggling to grasp the strength it takes to say no, even to blood ties. You're pioneering a powerful legacy of self-respect and protection, becoming the first in your lineage to demand that love and connection come with mutual respect and healthy limits. This shift isn't rejection. It's your bold declaration that your peace, your growth, and your success are sacred spaces no one can enter without invitation. The very voices that once dismissed your dreams during your toughest days are now the ones eagerly reaching out, expecting to ride the wave of your success. They ask for handouts, favors, and opportunities, things they never lifted a finger to support when you were climbing from the bottom. But you've grown into your power and clarity, learning to say no firmly and without apology. This newfound strength frees you from old patterns of guilt and obligation, allowing you to protect your energy and resources for those who genuinely respect your journey and contribute to your growth. There were those who stood nearby during your hardest moments, yet their hearts were miles away when you needed them the most. They silently observed your struggles, offering no help, but plenty of judgment, second-guessing every bold move you made while you dared to build from the ground up. Now, as you rise, they step forward eager to claim a part in your triumph, hoping their cheers will rewrite history and mask their absence. But you see clearly now, true allies are those who show up in the trenches, not just at the finish line. Before you lie two unmistakable roads, one where you pour endlessly into others, always making sure their needs come before your own, often at the expense of your vitality and peace. The other invites you to prioritize yourself, to breathe deeply, replenish your own well, and nurture your spirit first. By choosing this path, you create a powerful ripple effect, offering others the purest version of you, not drained and depleted, but overflowing with strength, clarity, and abundance. This shift isn't selfish, it's the foundation for true, sustainable giving. Brace yourself for a surge of attention that's coming faster and bigger than you ever expected. While it might feel intense or even a little overwhelming at first, you are more than equipped to handle this rise. The universe has been quietly aligning every detail, paving the way for your influence to explode in ways that will astonish not just those around you, but even yourself. This new spotlight isn't just about fame, it's about stepping fully into the impact you were born to make. Get ready to pack your bags more often, as new ventures and exciting invitations pull you beyond familiar horizons. Whether it's business, speaking engagements, or moments of pure joy, the world is calling you to expand your footprint far beyond your current borders. The energy around you buzzes with movement, planes, airports, new cities, and meaningful connections waiting to be forged across vast distances. Your unique ability to spark viral moments, whether through a single post, a heartfelt conversation, or the magnetic presence you carry, is about to amplify dramatically. What you create and share will touch lives in ways you can't yet imagine, while your intuition sharpens, guiding you effortlessly through this exhilarating new phase of growth. Soon, you'll find yourself tuned into conversations that took place in your absence, insights arriving with surprising clarity and precision. You might encounter a stranger and instantly grasp the whispers they shared about you, or step into a room and feel the lingering echoes of discussions before you even speak. These intuitive downloads are real and reliable, a testament to your heightened awareness. While increased visibility naturally attracts challenges and scrutiny, know that you have the strength, wisdom, and resilience to navigate whatever comes your way with grace and confidence. With more eyes on you comes a rise in critics, those eager to dissect your every move, fueled by their own fear of your brilliance. They'll try to shake your foundation, hoping to profit from your doubt and hesitation. But this time, you're unshakable. The person they once knew who faltered under scrutiny has evolved beyond recognition. You are in the midst of a profound transformation, alchemizing every wound, every betrayal, every moment that once threatened to crush your spirit into a radiant force of resilience and power. What was meant to break you is now the source of your unstoppable strength. You are the ultimate alchemist of your journey, turning every hardship into fuel for your ascent, every setback into a stepping stone of unbreakable resilience. This is your rebirth, more awe-inspiring than any legend ever told. You aren't merely healing from your past, you're soaring above it with a grace that lights the way for others still struggling through their own tempests. Those who doubted you, dismissed your potential, or whispered of your defeat will soon witness your triumphant rise, not for their approval, but because your brilliance shines so fiercely it commands undeniable attention. Your transformation transcends the surface. It's a deep, radiant evolution of your spirit, heart, and energy. The need for external validation has dissolved. You stand firmly rooted in the truth of your own worth, a truth no one else can shake. The relentless chase for approval has been replaced by genuine celebration of every win, big or small. Each day unfolds like a dream compared to where you once stood, and you finally savor the sweetness of your progress instead of rushing toward the next challenge. This is your moment to bask in the fullness of who you've become. Problems that once monopolized your mind for endless hours now quietly dissolve as you redirect your energy toward grander dreams and expansive goals. What used to feel like insurmountable obstacles have transformed into intriguing challenges, welcome puzzles that ignite your curiosity rather than your stress. Each morning you rise with a steady confidence rooted not in ease, but in unwavering trust in your resourcefulness. You know you have the power to navigate any situation, to craft solutions from thin air. If the answer isn't obvious at first, you embrace the growth journey, eager to acquire whatever skills are needed to master the moment. Your gratitude is evolving into an unstoppable force that draws greater abundance and unexpected blessings toward you every day. Rather than fixating on what's lacking or fearing what might go wrong, you're fully immersed in the awe of how far you've already come. Your mind rests in the satisfaction of present victories and tangible solutions, creating a fertile ground where new possibilities effortlessly take root. This deep appreciation rewires your energy, making you a beacon that attracts opportunities beyond your wildest dreams. Opportunities that once felt out of reach are now moving straight into your path. Your vibrational frequency has reached a level so magnetic and pure that negativity cannot linger around you without dissolving. Toxic influences either adjust their energy to meet your elevated standards or quietly exit your life, unable to withstand the radiance you emit. This shift isn't about control or coercion, it's a natural consequence of the powerful aura you cultivate. Your presence acts like a filter, drawing in only those who uplift, inspire, and align with your highest vision, while effortlessly pushing away anything that threatens your peace or progress. You're awakening to the profound truth that your purpose cannot, and should not, be boxed into a single role or defined by others' expectations. Your mission is to embody your fullest self with unapologetic honesty, inspiring those around you to shed their masks and embrace their own unique truths. This radical authenticity you cultivate isn't just a personal victory, it's a beacon that lights the way for others to find their freedom. What you're experiencing now is the dawn of an expansive journey, one that will continually evolve and deepen, inviting you into new realms of growth and impact. That magnetic spark within you wasn't forged overnight. It's the essence of who you've always been, now bursting forth with unstoppable brilliance. Every hardship you faced didn't break you. It refined your light into something dazzling and uncontainable. Those who attempted to dim your glow only fueled a wildfire that's set to spread across continents and generations. Your reach will stretch far beyond your current imagination, touching souls you haven't met, shifting paradigms you once thought immovable, and igniting revolutions in hearts and minds. You aren't simply evolving yourself, you are becoming the cornerstone of a new consciousness that reshapes everything and everyone who crosses your path. Your entire journey has been a masterclass orchestrated by the universe itself. Each challenge carefully crafted to sharpen your resilience, every obstacle a deliberate nudge steering you toward your destiny. Those moments of uncertainty weren't failures. They were sacred invitations to deepen your faith in the path laid out for you. Now, standing at this pivotal moment, you embody perfect alignment, perfectly timed, perfectly placed, and perfectly prepared. You are the living proof that every twist and turn was essential, and you are unfolding exactly as the universe intended, ready to step into your fullest power without hesitation or doubt. Continue shining with fearless authenticity, letting your unique light blaze trails without chasing attention or approval. Keep moving through life with that natural elegance that leaves others in awe, effortlessly turning challenges into breakthroughs. Keep pouring your love fiercely, crafting your vision boldly, and leaning fully into the trust that your intuition and strength will guide you through every twist and turn ahead. Your path is unfolding perfectly because you are unwaveringly, brilliantly yourself. The most powerful gift you offer is the courage to be real. Each moment you choose truth over conformity, you light a path for others to follow. Your fearless authenticity becomes a beacon, inviting those around you to shed their masks and reclaim their own strength. By owning your story boldly, you inspire a ripple effect of liberation, reminding everyone that true power begins when they stop shrinking and start standing fully in their own light.